Hey, great Sunday evening. It is a beautiful sun. It was a beautiful Sunday, all basically all day today. It's a nice, quiet evening outside. Actually, I was going crazy early this morning. As the I lost my keys. I could not find my damn keys. I was going crazy, and I was all dressed and ready to go to church, and no keys. And I know that they were here somewhere. Good evening, Leah. I know they were here somewhere because I went to do yogurt at Yuki's last night, and I came straight home. I didn't go anywhere else. Hey, Al! But I finally found them later on in the day. But after I destroyed half of my house. Hey, Frankie, how you doing?
How's it going, everybody? Good Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all the baby mamas out there. It was nice to see all those pictures and beautiful messages and heartwarming, um, thoughts towards our mothers. It's a beautiful thing. Interesting thing, Erasmo. The page tried to get hacked by the Russians earlier, but thankfully we have friends looking out for us. Letting us know. So we've already taken care of the issue. I want to apologize to anyone. I saw my phone and I started seeing mass messages being sent out all at once, and I was freaking out. I was like, "What the heck?" People started messaging me like, "Hey, bro, look into your account." So sorry about that, guys. It wasn't me, but we cleared the issue. So we got a good show tonight. We got our friend Carlos coming on and momentarily. So happy Sunday, and again, happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mamas out there.
Happy birthday to everyone. Ana Laura, we'll mention it in a bit when we talk about graduation. But as of right now, only 2 people per student. Again, we'll talk about it later on. But yeah, only two people per student. Hey, my man, Victor, love you, man. Pedro. How did you lose weight? Pills or what? I actually had surgery. I cut off my stomach. I cut off. I did the band, and I did the band for a year, and I actually went down like 100 pounds or something. It was going good, but then after a while with the band, you start to learn how to cheat, and it's just automatic. You learn how to cheat de la nada. So then my insurance kicked in because I had good insurance, and then all of a sudden they were covering the sleeve. So I said, "Heck yeah!" So I did the sleeve, and I've lost a total of 240 pounds. 240 pounds. Hola, Araceli. Oh no! I got scared. Scary. What about the single dads? They play both roles. I love me some single dads. Single moms too.
That sounded weird.
Yeah. And I'm not dating. I'm available. Good evening, big man. I heard some. Hello, Cherry. Love you, Cherry. Good evening, Chris. Guys, it's been a beautiful day in the city of Brownsville. Carlos, happy Mother's Day, Carlos.
Thank you. But happy Mother's Day to the mothers out there.
Hey, to all the moms out there.
All the moms.
Anyway, it's been a quiet Sunday. I guess here in the city of Brownsville, we don't get any numbers. But actually, I was going over the information that usually we're tagged in or sent in. Huh? And we forgot to mention yesterday that I love you too. Thank you, Sherry, my girl. We forgot to mention yesterday that there was another death in Hidalgo. 50-year-old guy. Death, and they had been having days. Cynthia Ala, they had been having some days where they didn't have any positives, and all of a sudden, boom! They went up to like 10 positives yesterday. Juan, my man, Swapcio. What's up, bro?
Hello.
Where's Jimmy? Carlos used to DMV my nursing home. Hey, Thelma. Alberto. Say hi to Richard for me, Albert. So, I guess, Edinburgh was kind of like tripping out. Although when they did put out those no numbers and one number and zero, don't be, don't be confident. Don't be confident out there. Don't be out there, thinking that we're out of this, and we're not. We're definitely not out of it. Hidalgo's not out of it. No one is out of it. Hello. Oh, you said no. The 9 8 year old here in Brownsville, yeah. Those came out yesterday in regards to an 8 and 9 year old. Also, I think it was 10 from Brownsville yesterday. So we had as many as Hidalgo County did, and little Brownsville. I think what's amazing to me is the individuals in Hidalgo County. If you saw the list, I don't know if you saw it, Frank or Carlos, but you saw the list. There was a lot of 20-year-olds.
Yeah. A lot of it also. I got a call that there's a lot of firefighters that get. I think it's in Alton that have tested positive. I haven't confirmed, but I had one of the nurses tell me that she was taking care of one of her patients at home, and they tested positive, so she's not going back. But then she said while they were testing these people, they had also mentioned that there was I don't know how many people or how many firefighters were tested, but that in Alton they had several firefighters that have tested positive for it.
It's not a good thing.
No.
It's not a good thing because you get the first responders. It's like
Exactly right.
we're talking about the individuals on the close to the president and the vice president. And actually, today it came out in the Huffington Post that the vice president is in isolation. And again, it's kind of hard to make little quotations when it's a small screen. The vice president is in isolation, which I'm going to say that the guy is positive.
Yeah.
Without mass, big balls, or no brains, or
both. In regards to Vice President Pence, we've seen how President Trump's valet driver, Ivanka Trump's assistant, and now a personal assistant to the vice president has tested positive. But one thing, Erasmo, that I just saw on CNN was that the vice president Pence, he's not going to be quarantining himself. That he's going to report to the White House tomorrow morning. Again, we have this image of the White House of President Trump and Vice President Pence not wearing masks in public. They're still shaking hands. They're trying to make the appearance to the American people that, hey, we're fine, we're okay, nothing to worry about. It's okay to open up businesses. It's okay to go back to work. So that's the image that they're trying to present to the American people. So again, at what cost, are we giving a life? We have the federal government trying to portray an image that, in my opinion, Carlos, is not correct. We should take each and every precaution to cover up our face, possibly wear gloves, and keep that social distancing. But we're not seeing it from the federal government.
Right. It's a false sense of
security.
Yeah, I mean, big time. I mean, I had to go buy some milk and stuff for my kids today at the Walmart, and you got people in there with no mask walking around. And then you have kids. Like I saw a family member, husband and wife, and they had two older kids, but they had two young kids, in the cart, and they're not wearing masks. So I mean, you're exposing the most susceptible people to this virus, and you see the numbers; they're not going down. The numbers are not going to go down, and that's only because they're testing. And like Eder was out there, he was saying they're testing. And I think the mayor said that they could test about 200 or 300 a day, but they're not testing 200 or 300 a day. So you're not seeing the true numbers. And then with this, soft openings and people going out, like, going crazy, I mean, you're going to see those numbers probably double or triple in the next few weeks.
Well, it's part of I guess it's part of the big issue out there is that they're trying to make it sound like everything's okay, everything's all right, it's not a big deal. And again, that's where we get a lot of these individuals that get those talking points. I mean, I've been seeing them through social media. Not that I can comment because I can't, because I'm in Facebook jail. But I see. I know, joke. There's a lot of comments out there, and we know a little bit about that, don't we, Carlos? But, but guys, there's a guys, there's a little bit of people start uh, instilling in individuals this false sense of security, as Carlos was mentioning. And the president and the vice president, they want to make sure that everything's out there, up and about, so that they can continue to do what they're doing in regards to opening up the country. And look, guys, I think all of us want the country back open, to a certain extent, to a certain level. Doesn't mean we don't have to be cautious and take some measures into our own hands. But like Carlos was mentioning, I just went to HEB right now, and there were some people out there without masks. I mean, I'm sorry, HEB, but there were some employees without masks also as well.
Right.
But we're not going to get anywhere. Now, it doesn't help that our elected officials, like our board members, are calling all this a hoax. That it's not happening.
You know, and besides calling it a hoax, what they're doing is they're bringing in these kids over here. They're going to force them to graduate. There should have been a choice by the parents. You know what? There is no hurry. I don't think that any parent would say, you know what? And a lot of people, this is probably their first time they're going to have their kids graduate, and or that's going to be the first experience they're going to have, right? And I understand this; it's a huge thing, but if you give them an option, hey, you know what? Let's hold graduation a little later now, and try and keep our kids as far away from every other individual and minimize the risk. And you're going to say, okay, I need them to go graduate, or I save their lives by not exposing them to this virus. I mean, the option, and the answer you're going to know is going to be keep them safe. But they're not. They're not giving them options. They're saying this is the day you have to go take your kids to go graduate. That's it.
Yeah.
So what are your parents going to do? They're going to go. They're going to go because they want to see their kid graduate. I understand that.
I'm not going to go. Well, Leslie, may I ask you, gentlemen, what political party do you affiliate with? I'll tell you mine. Mine is very difficult. I hate both parties equally. I really think that it's a disservice to the country for us to have only a two-party system. I think our country needs at least three, maybe even four parties for us to be able to choose from. I don't consider myself. I'm a Democrat. I'm a Republican. I consider myself a constitutionalist. I believe in the Constitution and the rights that it guarantees us. So, I mean, whichever party's out there, I believe in voting for the platform and not for the party. Platform. I mean, let me tell you, I hate people that you got one of these crook Democrats, a rata Democrat out there running, and the La Raza, and I came from that family. No, we're gonna vote Democrat. I go like, oh yeah, pero the guy's a crook. He's a Democrat. So I'm voting Democrat. Or same thing with Republican. Oh no, he got the Make America Great hat. So I'm gonna vote for the Make America Great. Well, what if he's not the greatest individual for the country? Why can't you vote for the platform? That's me. No party platform, guys.
Again, I grew up a Democrat. Lately, I've been tending towards viewing candidates, platforms, philosophies, ideas, goals, and not party affiliation. Again, I agree with Erasmo. I think that we're doing a disservice to our country by monopolizing the political landscape and just having a two-party, dominance here in the United States. I consider myself a conservative with moderate views, but I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm a Democrat or Republican. I'm just a human being who's got conservative views with moderate ideas.
Carlos?
I don't vote because they're Democrat or Republican. I look at what the candidate is all about. What are they trying to do, for the greater good, right? Or the majority. Because it could be anybody. It doesn't matter to me whether they're Democrat or Republican. What are they going to do to make this country better? What are they going to do to make our raza, more successful? I mean, that's just basically the way I look at things. If you're Democrat, Republican means nothing to me. I have been, voting more as a Democrat, because there's not a lot of choices out there, and in some races you don't have anybody. So it's you pick the best person that's going to do the best job, and usually you go through like Erasmo was saying, the platform. That's why it's important for these individuals to go out and have town talks and to go out and speak to people instead of just posting themselves on you know, advertisement and BS crap.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I'm glad that the palanca is gone here in Texas.
Yeah,
I'm
now there's a real choice. Now they have to actually go out and pick the best person that they think
I'm glad
is
it's
going to
done.
be.
I'm glad it's done with, guys, and you have the opportunity. Let's say you like a guy that decided to run on the Republican side on this side, and a guy on this side. And again, I'm not saying it. Oh, that's what's running in a Republican seat platform. I don't care about either party in that respects. I care about the people, and I mean, as long as the individual is adhering. I said, look, man, there's a lot of things that Trump puts out there, like my check that he sent me. I love Puppy Trump. Guys, there's Puppy Trump. Send it us another check, Puppy Trump. Guys, a lot of things the president says that I agree with. There's a lot of things there's a lot of things that the president says that I agree with wholeheartedly. 100%. I believe in securing our borders. I believe in hey, vetting individuals who are coming into our country. I mean, I believe it. Do I believe that the wall is necessary? I believe build the wall, build the wall. A lot of things that Trump believes in, I completely support 100%. But there's other stuff that I will not support. I will not support, and I will call him out, call out Abbott, call out anybody else out that I think doesn't comply with or doesn't make sense. And again, this rush to open the country back up, I agree with it. I just don't agree the way that they permitted the states to do it. I think it was irresponsible, irresponsible to the max. Thanks, Linda. Happy birthday to you too. I think we like the Green Party. I like Yang, and I saw you put a comment out there that you like Yang. Yeah, I loved Yang, man. I thought he was so dang cool. I really did like Yang. He was. I mean, I wouldn't vote for him, but I like Yang. He was very very likable. I think in a couple of years, once he gets his stuff together, I think he's going to be a good candidate. I like Buttigieg. I like,
Bless,
yeah,
bless you.
Buttigieg. I like
Salud.
Buttigieg. I like Buttigieg. I mean, I thought he was, you'd hear Buttigieg speak, and he sounded very confident,
Yeah.
very, very, very bright young man, very intelligent young man. His a lot of his he needs a MacBook. Yeah, he sure as heck does. Sadi to Sadi. Yeah, keep him here. Great. Again, I mean, I like Buttigieg. Some of the stuff that he was saying was making sense. Is when he started talking about the economy, that was going like, oh, maybe not.
Yeah.
Or foreign relations. Give this guy a little bit more time. And again, I think he's going to be a great candidate in 4-8 years. Maybe he should run for the Senate or run for a representative seat. Get a little bit of taste of what domestic issues are out there as a country as a whole, not necessarily just for being a mayor, but also the nation as a whole.
Mm.
So that's what I said. I consider myself independent. I vote on issues. Amen, sister. Amen, Leslie. Guys, I got. Hey, bro, you. Oh, in your new truck, Justin. Justin just got an awesome new truck. Justin, are you okay? Hit me up, bro. Give me a call. Give me a
I hope
text.
he's okay because Bowser doesn't have enough ambulance to go pick him up if he's hurt.
Justin, are you okay, bro? Let me know, man. Damn. Going back into the issues. Thank you so much, Leslie. Was it Leslie? Yeah, thank you, Leslie, for the question. Cool question. Again, we'll answer anything out here. Anything. Thank you, Sherry. I love Sherry. The numbers are high. The numbers in Hidalgo, again, the numbers in Hidalgo, they concern me because of the age group. I have a lot of back pain and my truck broke. Sorry, Justin.
Sorry.
Sorry, my man. Hit me up. Yeah, send me up, bro. We still gotta go coffee one of these days, man. Sorry that happened. Let me know if I can help in any way, my bro. Good evening, Elda. The numbers concern me in regards to Hidalgo because of the 20-year-olds, 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 30-year-olds. It's those people in that age group. And again, guys, it goes back to the same thing that a lot of these individuals, they're a lot younger and they think that they could fight the world and they don't need any social distancing. So my concern goes back. I mean, if these are 20, 30-year-olds, what can we expect from 9, 10, 11, 12-year-olds? We already got an 8-year-old and a 9-year-old yesterday. We've gotten a 14-year-old, 15-year-old, a 9-year-old previously. We're getting more and more students. But let me tell you what is really, and going back into the hoax and it's going to disappear crap, what is most concerning, guys, and again, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong on here or on the comments, guys. We have had someone's thumping out there. We have had we have had we have had several students. I would say maybe 20, Frankie, but this time,
give or take.
Okay, guys, we have had 20 of our students test positive. Has anyone out there? Can anyone send me a statement, a comment, a recording from the superintendent of our schools? Can someone out there please send me, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys? Someone out there send me the statement of our board members who have had 4 meetings, 4 public meetings, if not 5. Can anyone send me a clip where they make a statement talking about our students who have just Carlos?
No, they haven't. They haven't. The only thing they keep talking about is how they're going to absorb individuals' positions. They haven't actually gone out and see how they're going to combat this virus that we have and what the plan is to be able to minimize the risk for the employees. I mean, it's just about, we're going to absorb this. We need to cut back $30 million, but we're going to give, only a select few the raise. It's just there is no consistency in what they're saying. There is no plan that you can actually say that's in writing to say or to tell the individuals, stakeholders, what they call, and their teachers, how they're going to be able to move this ship forward. The ship is sunk, Erasmo. The ship is sunk, man. I mean, it's by far, it's gone, man. What they need to figure out is how they're going to be able to help the kids coming back in next school year and the employees. They're talking about opening up administrative positions when they want to cut down the most basic, jobs. That's
Frankie,
ridiculous.
Have you gotten any statements out there that I might have missed?
No. Again, it took the school district 3-4 weeks just to have a simulated town hall. Brownsville Talk has been at the forefront since the inception of this COVID-19. So again, we have an indicted board member who has been arrested for allegedly taking bribes from a federal agent. That was since December. We are in mid-May, so 5 months since the alleged incident. We have not gotten a word from the school board in regards to the allegations against Dr. Sylvia Atkinson. What makes us think that the school district is going to give a press release in regards to students, young teenagers, kids contracting this virus? Again, these are the same individuals that, in my opinion, are forcing a graduation, Erasmo and Carlos. They're doing everything possible to expedite this graduation. And again, we have a school board member, the president, who think that this is abracadabra, that this will magically possibly go away in 2 or 3 weeks. So no, Erasmo, you're correct. We have not heard from the school board in regards to these students and a teacher that contracted the COVID-19.
Again, guys, that's one of the things that I think that you all can hear from us. We're very saddened for anyone out there that has contracted positive. I mean, we've actually shared our condolences in regards to the individuals, who have passed away, to their families and loved ones. Guys, I mean, does anyone else out there not trip out that we have had some 20 students test positive here in Brownsville and not a single word from the superintendent of schools, not a single word from any of the sitting board members out there? Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing. But Erasmo, what they're going to come back and tell you is like, well, we can't give out information, because of HIPAA violations. You're not asking to name these kids. You're not asking for any demographics from these kids. You're just asking to tell you the truth, if it happened, where it happened. So every other individual that has made contact with these people or in this vicinity can go get tested and protect themselves. I mean, because that's what they're going to throw back at you. They're going to say, "Oh no, we can't do that because HIPAA. It's got nothing to do with HIPAA. It's got to do how to save lives." You make a statement and you say, "You know what? Just like HEB did. Yeah, we had someone test positive in a store, but when did that happen, Erasmo? Weeks later.
Yeah.
Telling people to stop doing what they're doing, but yet HEB is trying to protect themselves and do it underground, and they send it to their stakeholders, their employees, and say, "You know what? We had one of our employees test positive, but please don't let it go outside of that circle."
Well, it's even sadder that I actually received word that they were like, oh, they were very upset that we had obtained the information in regards to it. I go like, guys, and they were actually trying to blame one of my relatives that actually works out there. I go like, dude, first of all, my relatives hadn't known. I mean, that could easily be checked with going into their phones. But again, they don't have nothing to hide. Guys, it's open information. It should be made public information. I mean, if you're going to put it on the Herald 2 days later, what the hell, guys? We do it a lot faster.
I like what Richard said. If you read his comment, that's true. People should be held responsible.
My thing is going crazy. Why don't state officials take charge of BID? Change those. Guys, has anyone heard from our state officials? Has anyone out here heard from Alex Dominguez? Has anyone heard from Eddie Lucio III? And anyone, honestly, I mean, they're friends of mine, guys. These guys are friends of mine. Has anyone heard anything from them? Anyone? A statement? This is what we're doing?
No.
Anyone? Nada. I've heard Terry Canales, my friend up here in the area, and the guys everywhere, dude. Mendigo Terry.
Good for him.
Huh?
Good for him. He's keeping his community informed.
He's my bud. He's out there fighting.
What is it?
And calling in the state. Hey, ¿qué están haciendo? He's out there fighting for his people. The last statement I heard from Eddie Lucio III, my friend, and I love you, Eddie. I love your family. All his staff are friends of mine. The last statement that he put out was, well, we're asking Mexico for our water. And I'm going like,
Yeah, for our water.
really? I mean, I'm not making this up. It's on his Facebook page. I'm going
Water?
like, water? Right now? You're concerned about the water? Come on, bro. The water. A statement about the water. Jeez, we live on the coast. We live right next to a damn river. And I don't live in a van right next down by the river. But I could almost live in a van down by the river.
That is Poppy.
And he's putting out a statement out there.
That is Poppy.
We're very upset with Mexico because of the water. What about damn COVID-19? Or like the superintendent says, COVID-16.
Nada.
Nada! Eddie!
He fixed it up. Erasmo, now he's calling it COVID-19. I think he heard your talk.
Well, glad he's following.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is. I went to the walker today. He was out there saying, because I get drama every day from Velvet Dog.
Guy's following.
Baby, you ain't seen nothing yet, baby. I went for a walk today around my neighborhood. Everybody was out about barbecuing Mother's Day. Houses with 6+ cars out there. People were acting like this is all over. Yeah. Everywhere you go. And it is not. But again, guys,
Mira, mira, promueve.
pueden hablar español, no les entiendo. Neo, tenemos programa en español a las 3 de la tarde esta semana, Neo, pero usted haga cualquier pregunta y nosotros le contestamos. No. Neo. Erasmo anda borracho que, Neo, te voy a bloquear nada más por imbécil. Y te lo digo en español. Porque si de veras conocieras a Erasmo, supieras que Erasmo no anda borracho domingos de la tarde, solamente los viernes. Adiós, Leo. Adiós. No le sigan la corriente, Eri. I live in Riverbend. Our peasants live in the city. We own the damn river. And I live in a van down by the river. Come on, Eddie. Give us some feedback. Give us some message. I mean, I actually texted both of them. Alex and what's that guy name? Oh, Eddie. Alex and Eddie. Guys, no response. Didn't want to answer any questions. I didn't. I'm concerned for Alex because Alex barely won his race.
You know, it could be you know, I hope there's a lot more to this. You know, I hope it's not I won my election, see you again in a year and a half. You know, there's a lot of need right now. You know, we have Michael Rodriguez, who's been supporting local businesses with their small loans. You know, and we wish, I think the city just recently started taking the initiative on having little workshops or having a Q&A. But again, you know, how are we supposed to help our local community if we don't have our elected officials, our state representatives, our senators, our reps on social media constantly flooding our feed with, hey, you know, business owners, call this number, click this link, go to this website. This is all the information you need. Again, we have Michael Rodriguez, you know, who doesn't have the resources as a rep, as a senator, as a city of Brownsville, and he's doing everything possible, you know, out of his time for free to talk with these business owners and try and give them guidance and advice in regards to the proper paperwork, filing, and the expectations of possibly getting one. But, you know, again, our community would be a lot stronger and a lot unified if we saw people in leadership roles take that active stance. This is a time to shine during a crisis, but it's unfortunate, Erasmo, Carlos, that we don't have our school district and we don't have our people in Austin and in Washington helping us out.
Yeah, it's really very important, very, very unfortunate. So the mayor will be on this Thursday. Yeah, and actually, again, I'll say it again, the only individual locally that has been out there constantly and regularly is the mayor of the city of Brownsville. And the mayor of the city of Brownsville, every single time we reached out to him, hey, mayor, you know, can you spare 30 minutes, 45 minutes of your time? He says, yes, sir.
But he can't do it by himself.
No.
You know, Trey Mendez cannot go out there and change and do the right things by himself. He needs the other individuals to join in and do the right thing. They've been silent, been a ghost.
Silencio.
The tumbleweeds are rolling downtown. You know, Trey Mendez keeps trying to push this cart forward, but he needs the support of the rest of the guys or girls. You know,
they don't care. Yeah, Leslie, I agree. The mayor has been doing an amazing job. And again, we've had him on several times already, and we are very fortunate to be able to have him on this coming Thursday. I mean, unless something drastic happens, but he promised to come on. So I love our mayor. I really do. I have very little to say against him. Saludos a Carlos. I don't know if he remembers me. Erasmo and Frankie talk to you next Friday. Next time you have Andrea in Washington, D.C. Love Andrea.
See you Friday.
There's absolutely no leadership at BISD. It's very true. And guys, tomorrow we will be talking insurance. We will be also talking about the increase in the appraisal in the appraisal district, and we're going to have Derek Benavides from Benavides Insurance on here. And guys, just to let y'all know, for all my BISD people, tomorrow we'll be talking about BISD insurance.
It'll be interesting.
Guys, we're going to have a couple of surprises. It's going to be good. Tomorrow, 9 p.m.
Tune in.
BISD insurance. But Maria's right. We have no leadership at BISD. There's no leadership. Andan como gallinas descabezadas. And look, guys, it's very easy. Every single teacher out there, every counselor out there, everyone out there that is directly affected will tell you exactly the same thing. There's no leadership. They may not say it openly and publicly because of fear of retaliation. But
Erasmo, Erasmo,
Yeah.
just what was a meeting about the insurance the other day? The superintendent came out and said that if people are not getting covered because they're getting denied their benefits when they have whatever procedure they're going to get, just to go ahead and call BISD, and the superintendent and his people will approve everything. I mean, that's what he said. So
That's what he said.
if someone's having some type of surgery, whatever, and they get denied because it's not covered, just call BISD and they will approve it. Unless he's gonna say, you know what, we'll approve it for friends of some board members, not everybody else. I mean, it's recorded. He put it out there.
Guys, you
I don't
can't
know if
make
you know that.
guys, you can't make this stuff up, guys. The superintendent at the meeting, at the budget meeting, literally pronounced those words. And we're gonna have them on tomorrow. We're gonna have those words on tomorrow. We're gonna have the recording on tomorrow. He literally said those words. Well, you know, we're talking about 100% coverage or 50% coverage, guys. We'll see. You know, vamos a ver.
Right. So if they don't approve you, I guess you're not friends with the superintendent.
You can't make this stuff up. You can't. Hey Philip, how you doing, my man? Guys, you can't make this stuff up. The guy literally said that. We're gonna have some more insurance talk tomorrow before their meeting, and I got some surprises for you folks. Let me tell you. Yeah. It's gonna be an interesting 9 p.m. show tomorrow night, guys. BISD insurance. It's amazing. We're also talking to a lot of other individuals who have some other stuff to do. Lots of feedback. Yes, I'm getting a lot of feedback from someone's mic. I think it's yours, Frankie, actually.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it is yours. 100%. Yep. Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's both of y'all. I hear a female on Carlos' side, and I feel just a bloop, bloop, bloop on Frankie's side. ¿Cuándo el café, Erasmo? Gabriel, man, I've been waiting for you to tell me, bro. I'm still waiting, Gabriel. I said, you let me know when. And nada. Me dejaste como novia de rancho. Decisions in the situation should be handled by the mayor, commissioner, police, Air Force, Department, BSD, people regarding our safety and security regarding this current health issue. 100%, man. El Erasmo todo va saliendo del doghouse. No, I didn't. I went to church today.
Hey, Erasmo, it's like Leslie Cruz says, you know, teachers are terrified to speak up and criticize BIZ because of the retaliation that comes with it. That happens at BIZ, that happens at the city, that happens at the fire department, that happens at just about any place where people are being made to do things that don't have a positive outcome for the majority. I mean, the city of Brownsville Fire Department, I mean, I can speak wonders about the employees, but their administration right now is unbelievable. It's horrible. I mean, just the incident that I had the other day. Same thing happened at BISD. We have great employees. We just have horrible superintendent and his deputy or deputies or whatever I don't know. I guess they get a deputy every other day. You know, it's just these individuals know what they need to be doing, and they know how to make these positive outcomes for all these kids, but they're not being allowed to because you know what? They're in fear of losing their job if they stand up and say, you know what, this is not working or this is not safe.
Well, we need more individuals to start, fighting out there for their rights, and unfortunately, a lot of individuals just don't want to correct. Teachers are terrified to speak up and criticize BSD because of the retaliation that comes with it. And Leslie, that's why you have us.
That's right.
Let me tell you. Hey, my friend, how grateful are you three for your moms? Let's hear how important moms are. Fred, I love you, Fred. Preach, my man. TEA released proposed calendars for next school years. They're going to point to teachers continue to work early in July through distant learning and continue. One has possibility eventually alternating some students and combining with distant learning. Yeah, does it look like they're going back in August, a regular school calendar? Have you seen these? What are your thoughts? Very easy. We mentioned this already, Val. I mean, you were on here when I talked about it, when we said that there's probably going to be a hybrid system. There's different options. And again, it's not something that we invented or that it came out of Erasmo's brain, as fried as that may be. I mean, we've seen it throughout other districts throughout the state of Texas, throughout the country. They mentioned in regards to starting up on a hybrid system. The problem is that you have to start preparing now. And this school district isn't prepared to finish off this school year because it seems that they keep on putting their foot in their mouth every single day. I mean, the graduation is a mistake. It's going to be a PR disaster for anyone that is seeking re-election on that board, which, I mean, I'm okay. If they wanted to do it, let them do it. I mean, come on, Philip. And I know Philip's on here. Come on, Philip. It's going to be a PR disaster, man. A PR disaster. Guys, TEA gave you a way out. They gave you alternatives. You should have had a parade. People were calling for it. People were going to be okay with it. It's not going to work the way that the superintendent recommended. The superintendent, Philip, doesn't know what he's doing. No. Should have ended the school year when we were out there saying that they should have ended the school year, Philip, and should have started getting ready for next year. They haven't. Giving $21,000 to the city of Brownsville to finally start catching up at this point is a mistake also, man. Come on. Guys, come on. Start taking people's opinions, Philip. Guys, start listening to the people. I mean, when I'm out here yelling and screaming on the mic, you think I'm not speaking and yelling and screaming for 150 or maybe even 2 or 3 other people? Why don't you listen? And Val is correct. We have to start preparing for next year now. The recommendations or suggestions the TEA is putting out there are already being adopted by several school districts throughout the state of Texas. All you have to do is a Google search.
Googlealo.
Googlealo.
It's discovered based on compadrismo. Is this discrimination? It's illegal. And tomorrow we'll put out the recordings. Tomorrow at 9 p.m.
What? And recordings, Erasmo?
I learned it from the best. And throw out some recordings out there, guys, and you be the judge. And these are recordings. They're not hard to find. They came directly from the superintendent's mouth, from Drew's mouth, and from Philip and Minerva in their budget meetings and the meetings. We've just put them together, guys. You be the judge tomorrow at 9. Is it true that BISD is the only school with no retirement? No. I mean, they have teacher retirement. And do a Google search.
Googlealo.
It's discovered based on compadrismo. Okay. Abel Cross, y luego seguramente es un santo. Abel Cross is just one of those. It just gets boring. People want their 15 minutes of fame. Come to daddy, baby. Come to daddy. I'll give you your freaking 15 minutes of fame, baby. That's what you want? Come on here and call it Erasmo borracho y salió el doghouse y que blah, blah, blah.
Se duerme.
Come here. Se duerme Whataburger, blah, blah. Everyone's already heard it, guys. But come on here. I'll give you your 15 minutes, 15 seconds of fame. Y ya, if that's what you want. De la porra. Hello. If anyone, let me tell you something. When you are more freaking concerned about a DWI for Erasmo than you are from a stupid rata like Sylvia Atkinson who stole millions from the district, you are an idiot. You are stupid. If you are more concerned with Erasmo with a DWI, and more concerned about him getting DWI than Sylvia pocketing your children's money, you are a fool, a moron, an imbecile. So don't vote for me. Discrimination, harassment, and effort from Gutierrez to silence those that protect the district. Let me tell you, tomorrow we'll have recordings. And we're talking insurance tomorrow. Hey, Rachel! Love you. Hey, Yesenia, ¿cómo estás? Can't wait to hear those recordings. And, I mean, they're just simple to find. But, I mean, and again, it's something that something that people need to understand here, guys. Erasmo's not out there, recording everything. Erasmo receives information. It comes because people know. We'll fight. Don't give a rest ass. We'll fight. I don't care.
Can you make it up? Can you make any of this up?
Can't make it up. Even if you tried, bro. I mean, it's just crazy. You can't make this stuff up. Even if I tried. I mean, solos se echan el noose al cuello. Solos. And I'll probably get in trouble for that.
Right.
And I was talking about lynching. La porra. Rookies. Yes, he's watching Superintendent sitting on Sylvia's lap wearing adult diapers and he's listening to his years. Como casi no tiene orejas el vato. Why doesn't the ISD just end the school year now? They should have, Marlene. They should have ended it back in spring break. That's what they should have done. It was over back then. We all know it was over, guys. We all know it was over. But estaban aferrados. Erasmo said it. We have to do opposite of what Erasmo says. No one's the same. No one is. We all make mistakes. We all have our faults. Mendiga rata. Everyone has something to hide. Yeah, let me tell you, I have hardly nothing to hide. Nothing. Erasmo, para president, Frankie, para vice president. Love you, Yesenia. The DWI. Someone had leads on you and were singled out as revenge. Thank you, Val. Yeah, I mean, again, guys, I came out, accepted responsibility for it. I'm moving forward. I don't care. De la raza, doesn't get on my skin. I've said it at least once a week since we've been on here every night. It's a DWI. Love you guys. Let's see. So tomorrow, 9:00 it's gonna be a fun week, folks. It's really gonna be a fun week in regards to information. And again, we'll recap in the mornings, and in the mornings at 9:00 we'll try to prepare for the evening. And Frankie has promised to start promoting what's going to be spoken on at 9:00 in the evening, just to remind folks of what's going on. But guys, on Thursday, someone is going to be out of Facebook jail.
Who?
This guy will be out of Facebook jail, and let me tell you, baby, if the superintendent, and let me address superintendent, bro, honey, como decía la Sylvia, hey bud, hey honey, bro.
Un fuerte abrazo.
If you think that you were getting drama with 1/4 of my pages, 1/4 of my reach, wait till Thursday, baby. You're gonna be very, very surprised.
We're coming
back out of Facebook jail. Minerva, das pena. Minerva, she's an idiot. I hope the three of you are here. We're gonna have Derek Benavides here, but hey, man, come on, bro. It's gonna be a fun night tomorrow. It's always fun.
Send me the link. Send me the link.
I'm stocking up on popcorn. Woo! Woo! So what's the deal with Atkinson? Did she already go to court? Did the charges stick, bro? And let me tell you, Frankie, did you put up that little thing from the insurance committee?
No, you want me to?
Guys, throw it up right now. Just throw it. Can you throw it up on the screen right now, Luis?
Sure. Give me 2 minutes.
Let me, guys. You can't make this stuff up, guys. Okay, BISD. Before we move on, guys. Before throwing out any comments, please hold on, guys. BISD on Wednesday, Carlos, is going to have an insurance committee meeting. Okay. And
Mhm.
tomorrow, and I want you to look at the agenda tomorrow, and so you'll be ready for tomorrow night. But they're having an insurance committee meeting, and they're going to be talking about who's going to be paying for what, and we'll have some video clips also as well. But the agenda came out, of course, it's already out there, and you can't make this stuff up, guys. Talking about Miss Silvia and all these other people, again, the insurance, I promise you, is the next shoe to drop. The next shoe to drop will be insurance.
I'm ready, Erasmo.
It's not coming out. Nope. Not coming out.
One more
Rookie.
time. One more time. There.
Nope. Oh.
Mm.
There. Guys. Brownsville Independent School District Board of Trustees Insurance Committee Workshop, May 13th, 2020 at 1 p.m. We'll be out there watching, guys. It's going to be at the administrative building. But guess who's on? Who are the members of the committee? Can anybody read that? Minerva Das Pena, Drew LaHader Brown, Dr. Prissy Roca Tipton, and Dr. Sylvia Atkinson.
Wow.
Why?
On the insurance
Wow.
meeting. These are Sylvia's 4 votes. These are Sylvia's votes, people.
Wow.
She controls Minerva like a puppet. Drew can't think of anything without going to Sylvia. And Prissy has to receive texts and messages and WhatsApp from Sylvia before she takes any decision whatsoever. Look, it's their paper. Look who's on the committee, folks. Her
Wow.
4 votes. Guys, you can't make this crap up. She is still on the insurance committee.
Cha-ching.
Still on the insurance committee.
Wow. That's all I have
No.
to say.
So what's happening with Atkinson? She still controls the board. She still controls the board attorney. She still controls BISD. She will have, hopefully, start having jury selection on June the 8th. I just don't see it happening because of the COVID-19. Someone was asking, was she ever going to be removed? I don't think she is going to be removed because I don't think the feds want her removed. Why were you put in Facebook jail? Because I put a comment where I called someone a cow and called someone stupid. You're a stupid cow.
Was it not true?
Oh, it was very true. It was one of these. It was one of these principals that was out there kissing the butt of Minerva. Oh, they're doing a great job. You're just being negative. Shut up, being negative. Negative, mis patas. At the 9 p.m. show tomorrow, yes. And Erasmo got a good Facebook lawyer. Atkinson, why is your name there? She's back? No, she just controls them.
Crazy.
No, not. You saw it, guys. Ricky. Too many compadres in the school district. Way too many. Isn't it crazy, guys? Puro Catán de Bayugo. It's not, I mean, guys, it's not wrong. You can't make this stuff up, guys. Really. It's like every day, go like, oh, what material can we give Erasmo today? Oh, let's give him this. Ahí les va. Her name is still on there. That is why I'm saying that the next shooter drop is going to be insurance.
Insurance.
Wow.
Insurance. Guys, tomorrow should be an interesting one. Her name is still on the multi-million-dollar a year juggernaut that is insurance for BISD. She's on the committee.
Pero Erasmo.
Yeah.
They're making it worse for the employee. The employee, wasn't the superintendent saying about $35? Are they going to burden the employee with $35 now? $35 more?
It gets worse.
It gets worse.
You know, I mean, really, it's just getting worse and worse for every employee of the school district. You know,
God, it's like
eventually they're
it's
gonna
like
force us to pay for the insurance for the damn superintendent. The employees are gonna have to pitch in to pay his insurance. Then
it's like you know what we're gonna talk about tomorrow.
You're teasing us, Carlos.
Tomorrow.
I'm throwing the teaser out there. I'm throwing the teaser.
Tomorrow, folks.
Como las novelas mexicanas te van y te cierran. Come back and watch the rest of it tomorrow.
BISD employees who are putting into your insurance.
Pobre.
Stop by and buy it tomorrow at 9:00.
I'm gonna tell you why, because you know what? My wife isn't a BISD employee. We're gonna get screwed.
Yes.
This family here is gonna get screwed because of the superintendent and the boards that are there that are allowing them to do this. Just like every other one. I think they were talking about how many employees the school district has.
I have the number right here.
6,000?
6,500.
6,500 individuals are gonna get screwed.
Yes.
And their families.
And the family.
Add those numbers.
Ash.
Michael Segura's comment, Erasmo, is very interesting.
So we'll get a raise, but we'll end up paying more for insurance.
That's exactly right. It's exactly right.
Michael, tomorrow, my man.
Hey, Carlos, they mask it with, hey, we're giving you a $1,500 stipend or raise, but they don't tell you about the increase of insurance. Hey guys, come on, it's like you're extending the olive branch, but at the end you're stabbing them in the back. Come on now, let's
See what happens. They'll mask it. It's like putting lipstick on a pig. It's still a pig. That's what's happening with the superintendent. What's happening is that they're going to say, okay, we're going to give these teachers, and they're being very tactful, because in November they're going to either get voted back in or going to get voted completely out, right? And so what they're doing is they're putting the lipstick on the pig a few months before and say, look, we're going to give the teachers, which is the biggest voting block that this browser has, to see if they can maybe soften the slap they're going to give them. And so they're going to say, well, let's try and get the biggest voting block, which are the teachers. Screw the librarians, screw the nurses, screw the counselors, right? We won't give them a pay increase because we can't give it to everybody. BS. But yet they're going to soften it by giving these people, this group a raise, and they're going to slap 100% of the school district employees with an increase in their insurance. And guess what? It's not just the increase in the insurance. It's going to be an increase in the amount of money you have to pay, which is your deductible. And then they're going to minimize what is covered and what is not covered. Then they're going to go into the medicine, and they're going to screw you in the medicine side.
100%. Victor, not relevant to this, but is Erasmo Castro not on Facebook anymore? Because all I see is him being tagged, but I'm in Facebook jail, Victor. But we'll be out of Facebook jail this week, my man. So thank you all for checking up. Really, I appreciate it. But we'll still be doing the lives at 9 a.m. in the morning, 9 p.m. This week we'll be out of Facebook jail, so you'll start seeing my posts again, Victor. Thank you, Victor. Love you, man. You're scaring the superintendent. He just peed on Sylvia. You just put a very, very horrible mental picture in my brain, bro. I love you, Richard. Man, I love that guy. Everyone will be going to your clinic for healthcare. Oh!
He's on something.
Papito knows what he's talking about.
He's on to something.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to afford the school. See, and this is what happens at Osborne, and maybe we could save it for tomorrow. But what happens is that they'll force the employee to say, you know what, it's not worth it. I cannot afford the insurance anymore. And so they'll force them to drop it. And so the school district will save that money, right? Because they don't have an employee now that has opted to the insurance because it's not worth it. They cannot make it. It's either pay the bills or pay the health insurance. And then that's only if they're by themselves, right? Because I think there's still some savings if you're just an employee only. But if you have a family or you have kids, guess what? That's all you're going to be working for is to pay the stupid insurance. When it should be the other way around. School districts should be paying your insurance probably at 100% because I'm sure they can do that.
Guys, I think people who opt to run for school board this coming year, for those who are planning to run, should run on alleviating the insurance pain. Alleviate the insurance pain. We have the money. And they use car salesman tactic. Yeah. Well, BISD at least buy the teachers dinner first, or just a cheap striped taco, and then mocos, perro. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing because they make this so easy. And I'm sorry, guys. Now,
Don't say it. Don't say it.
oh, you're gonna give me trouble, Luis. Sup, my man, Trinidad. Love you, Sherry. Love you, Sherry. Why are they paying $3,000 per employee? I don't think they're paying $3,000 for employee, Becky. I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about, but let me know. Um, Saludos, papayamino. ¿Qué, bro? ¿Qué te dice? Saludos, bro. Everyone will go to Matamoros because of the cost. Yeah. And and it's not just, I go to Matamoros for medicine. I go to Matamoros for dental, for other stuff now that I don't have insurance. But let me tell you guys, you know, there's always risk involved in going to Matamoros. There's always risk. So, you're placing more individuals in risk way. And again, I love Matamoros. But, there's always a risk, You know why? Because I'm handsome and totally not fat. Ay, Edward, me caías tan bien, Eduardo. Actually, I haven't been able to go to any AA meetings because they're not meeting. Adios, Eduardo. It was nice knowing you, brother. And also, why did they remove the previous administrator? Oh, I'll tell you why they removed the previous administrator. Because she was blocking every chance and opportunity that these four ladies, Sylvia, Minerva, and Drew, had to funnel vendors their way so that Sylvia could collect a paycheck.
So you're saying it was because of money, Erasmo?
100%. 100%. And
No.
I know that for a fact. I'll swear on a stack of Bibles.
So they didn't do it because it was in the best interest of the employees then?
Oh, no. The best thing, the individual that was there, I know personally. I know that they were there to do what was in the best interest of the employees. In the best interest of the employees. And and again, I've made mention of it publicly. Y me vale. Again, Miguel Salinas, the BISD staff attorney, they hate him. Drew hates him with a passion.
Why?
Because he's Mexican or what?
She hates him and everyone that works there with him. Hates him with a passion. And it's just because they do such a great job. It boggled my mind, and I've said it hundreds of times. Anyone out there that they can't control, they can't intimidate, people that are actually out there doing their job, a great job, they'll do their best to get rid of. They did it to Alvin Tucker, and I voted on that as well. Again, we were information was placed in for us that made him look bad, but it was coming from Baltasar Salazar. It was horrible. And we did it against Dr. Sendejas. It's horrible what we did, really. And again, I accepted responsibility for everything that was done blindly, man. And the administrator was moved for that same reason, so that they could put their hands in the cookie jar, in the insurance cookie jar. And again, I'll swear to it on a stack of Bibles because I know it's true. I have proof. ¿Qué pasó, Eduardo? I've missed you, Eduardo. Love you, man. Teach for free insurance. How sad. It is sad, guys. It is sad. They dedicate their time, devotion, and everything. And we're not talking about 40-hour-a-week schedules. Teachers are out there 60, 80 hours a week. 60 to 80 hours a week. For what? Not even division. Oh, yes, I know that, and I respect him for that. But what I mean is I would find out stuff like crimes or other news because people would ask him for, yeah, Victor. And again, right now I can't because I'm in Facebook jail. Sorry. But this week we'll be out, my man. Love you, Victor. Who are they getting the duck, the lizard, Manning Flow from the Progressive Girl or the discount double check? Tomorrow. Can I tell everything today? I'm curious. We have a budget to cover all BIZ employees. Julia, do not miss tomorrow's 9 p.m. Really, I'm not. I mean, I'm not trying to get people on here like, véngase. People come anyway. It's going to be interesting. I kind of figure you were in Facebook jail. I love you too, Erasmo, and thanks for fighting for a teacher. Bro, I love you, man. You know that, bro. Always, bro. Always. And whatever y'all need, y'all keep on let me know. I pay 567 a month, and I really can't let go of it. My family needs to be insured. Must be something better out there. Paddy, there is. There are other options. There are other ways to go. We need individuals who will fight to bring down that cost or to help us bring it down to zero.
Erasmo,
Yeah,
the school district is self-insured. They can do whatever they want for the employees. They choose not to. That's the difference. A lot of people say there's a better choice. The choice is to the superintendent and the board to either help the employee or to screw them. And the way it looks like this coming around, and I'm sure you know tomorrow you'll speak about it, is to screw the employee for the shortcomings of the board. I mean, that's just the way it is. They will cover whatever you want at 100%, or they won't. That's just the way it is. And then they throw out this thing about, well, TASB recommended, and TEA is recommending this. It doesn't matter. The recommendations. The school board can come back and say, you know what, we're going to pay the insurance at 100%, and we're going to cover all cancer treatments and all, births and all, elective surgeries. That's going to make this employee be able to be healthy again. They can do that at like this.
easy.
It's not about let me go ask, let me go find out, let me go do this. The superintendent said it the other day. If you get somewhere and they don't cover it, just call the school district and we can take care of it for you. We'll approve it. Si le cae bien.
Finally, my son got to leave for the army and all the way to North Carolina. It was so hard for my wife because of the day it felt on. Again, if Frankie's right, please thank him for his service, and thank you all for y'all sacrifice, guys. Love you, man. I'm just so proud of what's coming. Amen. Y'all think it was a good idea for them to leave now? I know that there's a lot of protection out there for our military, and let me tell you, one of the things that Donald Trump has done really, really well out there is shared tons of money out there for our military. So I'm proud of that. I'm very, very proud of that. Best interest of the employees, really, never at BISD. Nope. Thank you, Olivo, for answering my question. Thank you for his service. Amen, brother. I love Eduardo. Sad thing is that teachers, administrators struggle with insurance costs. Imagine classify the barely. Yes, they pay some cost to certify. It is very sad, Karen.
That's
it
exactly
is
right.
very, very sad. Anything I missed? Also, I'm still watching on that book. Love the haircut. Thank you, Eduardo. Actually, I'm going to order your book. I have the English one, Eduardo. If I could drop off the English one, you let me know when, and I'll order the Spanish one tomorrow, Eduardo. Thank you for reminding me. But I have the English one in my car, so whenever you want to read it, let me know, and I'll drop it off. I don't know of any teacher that works only exactly. There's no way. I mean, I was out there at the events, at the weekend, everything, guys. No teacher out there is working 40 hours a week. No, none of them. At what schools does a fat cow work at? School initials. At least.
Don't answer.
Sorry, man. I love you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, man. Love you, man. You mentioned Minnie, La Hoax, La Drew, La Rata, Sylvia, and Lion Phillip, but you didn't mention Prestige. Oh, yeah, I did. Actually, she was involved. Oh, God. Yes. Very bad, very much so. And again, Prissy was one of the individuals that was taking money from insurance vendors like a crazy woman. Thousands of dollars. Thousands. And again, she was the chair for the insurance committee when they did all those tranzas. The chair, when it was only her, Drew, and Sylvia. Those three. There was only three, but let's put somebody else on there. And I'm like, well, finally they're going to let one of us that was going to fight for something on there. No, they put Minerva. It's their people on the insurance, guys, and you're talking about the biggest expenditure that the district has is insurance. It's a juggernaut. Juggernaut. Yeah, a lot of our staff out there live paycheck to paycheck. It's very sad that one individual in the household has to work only solely for insurance, while the other one's is out there having to bust their butts to bring food to their table. It's a
Yep.
disgrace. It's a disgrace. Well, guys, that happens, Cindy, while Sylvia's putting millions of dollars in her pocket, gambling that crap away, while Maria is out there working her butt off at food and nutrition, janitorial services, only to cover the insurance for her and her family. And her husband is out there working 40, 80 hours a week just to bring bread to their table. So that Sylvia could put money in her pocket, pay off gambling debts. It's una vergüenza. Vergüenza. La Minerva should be ashamed of herself. Minerva. Drew. You see? Really?
Shame.
Shame. They should be ashamed of themselves. Putting money in Sylvia's pocket. Those three, Minerva, Prissy, and Drew. Putting money in Sylvia's pocket. Nombre. It's a disgrace for our community, guys. And I'm sorry, guys. Moo, moo, moo. I want you to boo these pieces of crap. Boo them. When you see them, boo them. They've hurt your mom and dad. They've hurt your abuelito, abuelita. They've hurt your community. Boo them. They're pieces of crap. I don't care. Amu! Amu! Mendigas vacas. Perras. I spit on all of them. Saludos, Ace. Saludos, my man. Minerva worked for the DPS. What did she do there? Limpiar los toilets, la mendiga vieja? Stop. I don't have any more spit to spit out. Man, they're going to accuse me of spreading corona. Shame, shame, shame. I can't spit anymore. Why don't you all get subcontractors to take your... We'll talk tomorrow. Insurance day tomorrow at 9 p.m. So does Sylvia still control the board? Yes, she does. She controls Minerva. She controls Prissy. She controls Drew. And I'm sorry, those three people voted in little Eddie. Laura and Philip were voting her way. I mean, they voted against me all together with Sylvia. They were voting with her. So does she control the board? 100%, no doubt. She still sends text messages. And let me tell you, I know for a fact that the federal government, law enforcement is looking into contact Drew, Prissy, with Sylvia. Superintendent. Is Sylvia locked up? Or she, no, hombre, anda como si nada, la chava le vale. I also have spit to throw at her. I love you, Eduardo. So let me know about the book. Send me a message and I'll drop off the English book. I don't have the Spanish one yet. So she's pocketing more money. She has to. She's got attorney's fees, and those don't come cheap. She's got gambling debt, and those, they come for your legs.
Scary.
Scary. Guy, Frankie, anything else for tonight?
Once again, wishing all the baby mamas a happy Mother's Day. Thank you for everything you do.
June 8th.
It's not only May 10th or the second Sunday of May that we should worship and appreciate our mothers. So thank you, moms, for everything you do. Cameron County is at 500 cases. Hidalgo is at creeping up on 400. We do have 25 deaths, 27 deaths, if I'm not mistaken. Mayor Trey Mendez had insinuated that the city of Brownsville is expected a few more deaths to come. So again, we keep on practicing social distancing. Wear a mask. Wear gloves if you feel you need to. We're not out of this yet, guys. It seems like if this is only going to get worse with businesses opening up and people out at the beach. So take each and every precaution necessary to protect you and your family, and hopefully we'll be out of this mess sooner than later. Once again, happy Mother's Day. Thank you for everything you do. You you are all greatly appreciated.
Carlos, any last words, Carlos, for tonight?
So I want to tell everybody out there, Happy Mother's Day. You guys are the reason that some of these kids are going to school. As a mother, some of you are fathers and mothers. So any mother out there, you're highly appreciated by these three individuals here. We'll fight for every BIZ employee and every city employee that we can. We're not scared to tell the truth and stand up to the oppressors. But we'll talk about it, I guess, tomorrow a little bit more on other things. But the most important thing is Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there.
Thank you, Carlos. Thanks for being on. Frank, thank you. Guys, happy Mother's Day, guys. Stay safe. Have a great rest of the evening. It's almost over. So Agapito, my mom worked for BIC 36 years. All she got was a luncheon and a watch. Man. Sorry, man. I thank her for her service to our children in the district, for our community, bro. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you all, guys. Thank you. Love you. Love you. Guys, love you all. Thank you all so much. God bless. Have a great rest, great evening. Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, we'll be here. Be here or be a steer. Woo.